Guys, this is my meme coin that I launched, and look, it ran up to 1.2 million market cap, and I own 10% of that coin, so do the calculations. How much is 10% of 1.2 million? That is how much I earned. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get rich creating meme coins on Solana, because who got rich in the gold rush? The people mining gold, all the peasants mining gold, all the geniuses selling shovels. Well, we're going to be the one selling shovels. We're going to be the one that creates the shovels, sells them, and makes shitloads of money no matter what. You can't lose money doing this. The first thing you want to do is you need a design. You want to go to canva.com and you need to think of a design. My tips on thinking of a good design and a good coin thing is something that's going to be trending. So Trump is getting elected in about a few weeks, a few days, I don't know, because I'm not from America, but Trump's getting elected, so all the Trump coins are going to blow up. So if we position ourselves and make a Trump coin ourselves, then we could make a lot of money from this Trump trend. And to make a meme coin, you're going to need two things. You're going to need a website, a telegram, a banner, a logo, and that's it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. So you're going to come here, you're going to type, click custom size, and you want to type 500 by 500. This will be for the logo. So since I'm making a coin, I'm going to make a coin called Trump 47th, because Trump is the 47th president. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to type Trump PFP, and I'm going to get a nice picture of Trump that is meme worthy like this. This is perfect. So if we copy this and we come here, we can just full screen this, and there we go. So now we've got our logo. Now we need a banner, and for the banner you want to do 1,500. So 1,500 on the width and 500 on the height. Here we go. Now we've got the banner. You just want to get a Trump. So now we'll type Trump background. We just full screen that. And look at that, that is perfect. And now we're going to type add text box, and we're going to type whatever the ticker's going to be. So the name of your coin, you get a name of your coin and you get a ticker. The ticker is the easy way to find your coin, and the name is just like a longer version of your name. So Trump 47th will be this coin. So we're just going to come here, and you just want to click a nice font like this. Oh, let me find one that'll actually match. Don't forget to put your dollar sign at the beginning as well. There we go. So now we have our dollar sign, we have our profile. And now we just want to export both of these images, so I'm going to click download. Alright, so now we want to go to Telegram. We want to make a Telegram. So create a Telegram account, come here, type Telegram. You can do this on your phone, you can do this on whatever. Telegram, go on this, you might need to download it, you might not. So to create the Telegram, you just come here in the top left, and you click this, and then you click new group, and then you just type the name of your coin, and that's simple as that. Yeah. And the group name's going to be Trump 47th _ Solana. Alright, so now you've got the group created, you want to come to the three dots in the top right, and you want to make it a public group, and here will be your Telegram link. So you just want to type Trump 47th Sol. Doesn't really matter. That's already occupied, so it's Solana. There we go. And now we've got our link. Alright, so you want to come to this bot. It's called d.buybot. And here's the at right here. Deluge buy bot. That is the at that will... Any other at will be a scam, so make sure you click that at. And then you just want to type slash setup portal. And then click the group. So then you want to click the group that you just made. So for me it'll be this. And there we go. Alright, so now we've added it to our channel, our group, and then we just want to type slash set token tracking by bot, and then we'll continue this later once we've got the contact address. So now, since we've done that, we've got the Telegram, we've got the design, we've done all that. Okay, so now we've created the Telegram, we've got the Telegram link, and now we can create the website. So we want to go here and you just want to type website in the top. This is the easiest part. Some people think this is the hardest part. It literally takes 5 seconds. Website. Just click the top one, it doesn't really matter. Customize this template. And then just delete all this shit. Alright, and now we go. Now we have this. So now we're going to add the image that we got earlier on the banner. Or you can choose a different image if you have one, it doesn't really matter. And then yeah, there we go. And now we just want to type slash add box. We need the Telegram. And you want to get a nice font again. I'm just gonna rush through this because you guys take your time doing this. You have all the time in the world to make money off this. Well, not all the time. You have about a year left until this money glitch gets patched, and then Here we go. Now I'm going to add the Telegram up there, and then up here, I'm going to add the x, just X, that's all you need really. And then I'm going to add the deck screen here. Move the deck screen up here. Guys, you can mess around with this, make sure it looks nice and presentable. It doesn't matter too much of that. And then here is going to be the contract address. And now I'll just shrink that down a bit because that'll be massive later. So we'll put the contract address there. So as soon as we launch the coin, I'll show you how to finish the website. So for now, we want to get the link that we copied earlier. We want to come here, Trump 47th. You can copy this link right here. Click Telegram once. Don't double click it, just click it once. Or you can come here to 3 dots. And then yeah, just click Control V. No, it didn't work. Click once. No, it didn't fucking work. Alright. Now yeah, just click it. And then click the 3 dots, and you want to click link. And then you just want to enter the link. There we go, done. So now we've got the link. So when we click that, it pulls us here. And yeah, so now we've got the deck screen. We'll have to do the deck screen later. And we'll do the X now. So you want to create an x.com account. Here we go. Alright, and here we go. We have the account right here. Just click edit profile. Set your profile picture and set your banner. And there we go. We've got the banner. We've got all that set up. And now we just want to copy and paste that X link on the website that we made earlier. Copy and paste it right there. Link. Here we go. Now, this is the most important part. This is where we're actually going to create the coin. And yeah, here we go. So to create the coin, we need to come over to EasyCoinLauncher.com. Alright guys, so now we're on the website. You want to head over to Create Token. This is the best website to use because it lets you customize all your shit before it even gets onto the deck screen. So here we go. We're going to add social links and tags. We don't need this yet, that doesn't really matter. Modify creator information. You can add your creator name right here if you want it. That doesn't matter either, no one really cares. And then you just want to type your name, so it'll be Trump 47th. Then we add the logo that we made earlier, and now for the name I'm going to do Trump 47th President, and for the symbol it's going to be Trump 47th. Then for the decimals you want to type 9, and for the supply there should already be a 1, so you want to type 1 and then 9 zeros, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and that's what I found works best. And then for the description, you just want to type something like Trump is back in office. I think that's what it's called. I'm not American, so I don't really know. And then just a couple exclamation marks. You just want to add the website. So this is the part where we're going to publish the website. We can edit this. We'll have to edit this later on. And then you'll get your Canva link. You can buy a domain name if you want. You don't have to. It doesn't really matter. So now so we've got the website. We just want to click copy. Obviously you guys will customize your name. This is just the name of my last project, which went to 400k market cap. It was a bit of a fail, but 400k market cap is still good. It's one of the lowest I've ever launched one, but all my other ones go to millions. And yeah, here we go. So now we've got this. Okay, so now we need to revoke freeze, revoke mint, and revoke update. This will stop everyone from thinking it's a scam. This will make it so everyone trusts you. And this is so you can't scam everyone. But if you're going to scam them, then you probably won't need these ticked. I don't know. I'm not a scammer, I don't do this, so I don't really know. But yeah, so connect wallet. Alright, so after you've ticked all them, you just want to click connect wallet and pay the 0.5 sol, and then the tokens will get distributed into your wallet. As soon as you do that, it'll take about 1 to 2 minutes for them to appear. Alright guys, so if you check your wallet and you scroll down, yeah, you should see Trump 47, 1 billion coins. So that means you currently own the full supply. So now we need to add the liquidity pool. So we want to go to raydium. Just type raydium.io, and you just want to click liquidity, create, standard AMA. Make sure I do standard AMA. This is the best one. You want to click continue. And then do this exactly how I say, and I'm going to describe this in precise detail. So quote token, this has to be Solana, and then you want to come to base token, then you want to open your wallet, scroll down to your coin, click 3 dots, and then click view on sol scan, and then over here at the right you should see token address. If you're on mobile it might look a bit different, but just find the token address, and then you come back here, and then you want to type Control V, copy and paste it, and here's your symbol. The symbol is pretty much the ticker, and that's the short abbreviation, that's the $, and then the symbol, and the name is the long name, so the symbol has to be nice and short, so Trump 47. The name has to be the long name, so this will be Trump 47th President. Add user token. There we go. So now it'll appear here. You just want to click this, and here we go. So listen very carefully now. So this is a question where you ask yourself, how much of the coin do you want to hold? You can hold 10%, you can hold 5%, you can hold 20%. If you want to make the most money possible and have the best successful launch, I recommend 10% to 5% because that is the best range. Anything above 10%, anyone just won't buy. Anyone with a brain won't buy. So to own 10% of this coin, you want to type, we want to add, so basically we're adding the tokens to the liquidity right now. So the other 10%, we want 10% of the tokens, so we're going to send 90% of the tokens to the liquidity pool. So that'll be 90% of 1 billion, which will be 900 million. And this will leave us with 10% of the coin. Here we go, so this will leave us with 10% of the token, and now this is where you add the liquidity. And you can take out the liquidity later if you want, so you can get all this money back if you want, but less people will buy the coin. So here we go. So I'm just going to type, a good range for liquidity is anywhere from a few sol to a few sol. So just, the more sol you put in this, the better. So you can put 1 sol, 2 sol, 3 sol, 4 sol. But yeah, make sure you put as much sol as possible, so it'll make it so price impact. And whenever someone sells, well, yeah, there's no point explaining, you won't understand. But yeah, the more sol in liquidity pool, the better. So now we want to click fee tier. And if you're using less liquidity, if you're using like 2 sol, 1 sol, if you're not using a lot of sol, then I recommend putting your fee high, like 2%, 4%, and this will build up the liquidity pool. So it'll just, yeah. So now I'm going to do 3.2 liquidity, leaving me with a sol later on. So here we go. So I'm going to click fee tier, and I'm going to click 2% for my coin. Here we go, initialize liquidity pool. And as soon as we click this button, it'll launch the coin fully, so it'll be tradable for everyone to buy. So we want to do this part fast, basically. So confirm. Alright, so now the coin is the coin is launched. So now if you want to take the liquidity out at a later date, you come to the portfolio in the top, you just keep refreshing, it'll pop up after about 10 minutes of the coin being launched. And then yeah, you'll be able to do that with the liquidity. You'll be able to take it out, you click standard, then you'll click the minus button or plus button, and then you just take it out. But now we need to go to the sol incinerator, and then you click in the bottom left, make sure it's on pro mode. The bottom left you have light and pro, so click pro, and then you want to click LP, and then it'll show you LP here. Then you want to click burn, and you just want to burn it. You want to burn it all. Then you can't take the liquidity pool out later on if you want to, so be careful with this. If you want to do this, so this will make your coin more successful, more people will trust you, more people will buy. So now we need to go to deck screen and just click on a random coin. This is the best way to do it. Click on a random coin, and then in the top at the link, just want to get rid of their contract address, and you want to paste it with yours. And you got the contract address earlier when we created the token. I'll show you again how to do it. You come here, go to your token, click this, view on sol scan, and then the contract address is right there. So we have the contract address, so we just want to paste it right here. And now we just wait patiently. Here we go. So we've already got a few buyers, already got 8 buyers, already got 100 people buying into this. And now I'm going to show you how to update the deck screen. So now you would have burnt it, and now everyone knows it's legit. There'll be a lock here, and that means, yeah, that means you can't withdraw the liquidity, and that means everyone will touch it. So you just want to scroll down on the right until you see update token information, and you want to copy and paste the token address, and you want to write your description. In the description, that'll be the same description we wrote earlier. Want to add the website, so copy and paste the website link there. Copy and paste the X link there, the Twitter link, and then come to Telegram, copy and paste that link there. And then images, this is where we'll add the image, and then we add the header. And if you followed along earlier, then you'll be able to do this, but if you didn't follow along, then it won't be the right ratio, and you won't be able to upload it, and then your coin would have just failed by now. So that's why you should have listened. And yeah, that's it. Now you just click understand, I understand, then you just click order now, and then that'll update your decks. You don't have to do decks. I recommend you do decks, so a deck screen update, that's what I mean. Yeah, so you don't have to do this. You can if you want, you don't have to. And then yeah, order information. Here we go. Your screen should look like this. You'll have your banner there, and now you've done that, you want to update your website. Remember, you need to go republish it. You need to change the CA, you need to add the CA, and you need to add the deck screen link, and then you want to go on to Telegram, and like earlier when I was showing you when you had to enter the contract address, you'll be able to copy and paste the contract address from right here, and then just copy and paste it in Telegram, and then your buy bot will be set up, and then that's everything ready.